So if I have a plastering business and I want a consistent flow of inquiries so I can generate more revenue every single month, what would you recommend when it comes to marketing strategies?
So if I own a plastering company and I'm looking to grow a business, the first thing I'd be looking to do is have a professional website set up and a professional email, and make certain that my branding online for the business name looks good online. So make sure I've got loads of testimonials and reviews, and I'm physically trying to rank for the main keywords that I think my demographic and my customers would want to go after. So the first thing I would do is SEO and creating a branded website for my company. Yeah. So with regards to growing a plastering company, what's your thoughts on social media, whether that's paid social media or organic social media?
So I've seen a lot of plastering companies, I don't know if you've seen this, where they upload videos and it is basically like the time lapse of them like plastering a wall. It's quite therapeutic sometimes to actually watch those videos.
You big sado.
Yeah. So you can definitely go down that route, and it can generate a lot of views. It can generate, like some of the videos I've seen, they've got like millions of views, but not all millions of the views would actually want your service. So in some cases, the 1 million views, it might actually end up converting to, like, let's say 5 or 10 different paying customers. So that is a strategy that does work. One thing to bear in mind when you are doing any form of social media posting, you're probably going to want to be more consistent. Don't just think I'm going to upload 3 videos and I'm going to get 3 million views on each video, because it's not the case. But away from social media, what about Facebook ads? So actually paying.
So Facebook ads could work. Definitely getting a pixel set up on your website is important, so that if someone's been on your website, you're then retargeting them on social media. Mainly on meta ads, so that's on Instagram and on Facebook. It does work very, very well. Cold Facebook ads for plastering, I'm not certain, because like trying to catch them at the exact right time when they need some plastering being done. I'd say this is more of a search and click kind of base term. So I'd say not really social media ads for this. I would say this is probably a niche because it's very specific of what they want, where PPC might work okay. If they know a specific demographic of what they're looking for. So is it dry lining? Is it industrial kind of plastering? What is it? Where is it that they normally do a lot of plastering for? Like certain areas, like is it plastering for hotels and stuff like that? Plastering for leisure centres, plastering for gymnasiums and stuff like that. So going down that route, I'd potentially, if you look at the long tails, could work okay for PPC. The downside to PPC is expensive and there's click fraud. So there's always that issue.
What is click fraud, just for anybody that's watching?
So click fraud is where sometimes it can be done by a negative SEO, where one of your competitors could be setting a bot up to come and search and click on your ads and burn your whole day's budget, and it's no customers are coming through and it's just fake traffic, and you're then having to pay for each one of those clicks. You also have competitors not meaning to at times. They might just want to see, oh, what's this ad? And then one of your competitors is clicking on one of your ads to see what landing page and what offer that you have. Again, you're paying for those clicks for your competitors to click onto your ad. So unless you know what you're doing, then I wouldn't do PPC. But if you're hiring a PPC agency, it can be profitable. It can work out if you know your numbers and if you're good at conversions. Another big part of PPC is, if you are looking to go down that route, is making certain you're loading in your negative keyword list. So if you just turn around and went after plastering in London, well, you might start showing up for terms like plastering careers in London, plastering jobs in London, and it could be people applying to have a job with you, as opposed to you trying to look for a client to win more business. So that's also very important, to make certain that whoever's doing your PPC understands to load in a negative keyword list to make certain that all the clicks that you're getting specifically, strategically, is set up for you to try to get the best conversion for you to win work. But away from that, so I'm talking about using a specialist. What's your thoughts on lead generation companies?
Yeah, so I think to be honest, I think that a lot of plastering companies are already using lead generation companies. But where I have spoke to like a lot of plastering companies in the past, where they kind of go a little bit wrong is they're not actually tracking. And with anything, you should be tracking your cost of acquiring a client. Some people call it CAC as well, CAC. And you should be able to say, right, okay, if I'm spending £1,000 on Facebook, it's costing me £100 to acquire a new customer. If I'm spending £5,000 on PPC, it's costing me, let's say, £50. If I'm spending X amount on SEO, like you should just know these numbers. And same goes with like lead generation. So if you guys are using, let's say, for example, Bark or Check a Trader and stuff, you should know that every single month you are spending a certain amount and it's costing you X amount per month to acquire a new customer for your business. If you don't know that, then you probably need to try and figure that out. But going back to what you were saying, another strategy that you can go down is testing out different lead generation services. So obviously you've got the Checker Trades of the world. FatRank is obviously another good lead generation method to go down, because they actually, or you don't need to pay them at all until you've actually converted that job and you've actually got the money into your business bank account, until basically once you've completed the actual job. That's when you pay FatRank. So it might be a little bit biased here, but it's probably the best strategy that I would go down if you do meet the criteria, that is.
Yeah, I think if you are a plastering company business owner and you are looking to grow, something that Kaz has touched upon there, if you head on over to fatrank.com, then fill in the form on there and you'll go through an onboarding process to see whether you qualify. And what FatRank actually do is a no-win, no-fee lead generation model to grow your plastering company. Now, not all plastering companies are accepted. We need to make certain that you've got a professional email, a professional website, that you're looking good online, that you can be able to convert those leads into orders, make profit. Once you make profit, you just pay a percentage of the profit over to FatRank. So it's a completely zero risk. It's a no-brainer for plastering business owners to do it. But I would still recommend you going out to a couple of other lead generation companies to have alongside FatRank. FatRank might not yet approve you. They might say that you're not quite ready to take the leads. You don't have a sales team to be able to respond quickly enough for the leads that's being generated. And then from there then, if you went to places like Bark or Check a Trade or Build a Builder or Trust the Trader, they also might be able to generate you different types of leads that's coming in. The only downside to a lot of lead generation companies is that you're paying on a cost per lead basis, and that might not guarantee you any profits. The FatRank lead generation model for plastering businesses looking to grow guarantees an ROI. That's the big difference. But go out and work out your numbers. Go and use 2 or 3 different lead generation companies like Bark, Check a Trade, Build a Builder, Trust a Trader. See which ones are converting best for you, and also maybe try to start using FatRank with Bark, as well as doing your own SEO to generate your own leads. The holy grail of a successful plastering company is if you can start to generate your own leads. Don't become reliant on a lead generation company. Now, I'm doing myself a disservice because, we want you as a client, if you're good, as a plastering company, to come through FatRank and we provide you with your leads. But what I'm telling you is, if you can generate your own via social media ads or PPC or SEO, that is where you're wanting to be working towards long term, as well as them making certain that you're keeping busy and using some lead generation companies. So what's your thoughts then on anything to do? Would you ever do any traditional type marketing, TV ads, radio ads, billboard ads?
No, again, for something like plastering, if you went and ran like a 60-second ad on BBC or Sky or whatever, it's just going to cost an arm and a leg. You can't really track it as well, how many people have visited your website or how many people have inquired from that ad. Everything that we've suggested up until now, You can track the KPIs. You can say, right, okay, I've had 15 leads from my own website from the SEO campaign. I've had 10 leads from PPC. I've had 2 leads from Facebook ads. I've had 25 leads from FatRank. And this is how much it's cost me. Whereas with traditional, like if you went and got like a big billboard near your house or wherever, you don't know how many people have seen that. You don't know how many people have came from that billboard, and same goes with like radio and stuff. But what about networking events? Do you think that networking events could definitely...
So yeah, I think networking events could be good, because what I always like doing is shouldering niches. So it's trying to say, okay, who might a plasterer get work from a referral basis? So what other tradesmen? So I would naturally start to look at basically saying stuff like joiners, bricklayers, plumbers. I want to befriend as many of them as I can, because if that joiner's very busy, they're on work that probably also needs plastering work. So if you can basically be saying, look, I don't mind all your joinery work, us coming doing the plastering for you or for your client, and they get referrals. So for that reason, yes, I would definitely be going to like home improvement type meetups and stuff like that, trying to find as many different, on LinkedIn, connect with as many different joiners as you can, connect with as many different plumbers as you can.
People that do AC installs as well, sometimes they need to like tear apart an entire wall to fit.
Boiler, but when people are moving a boiler, then the damage behind there needs plastering and stuff like that. So trying to think outside the box of who you could network with, and then try to make sure, I mean, the word of mouth inquiries are probably the highest converting jobs that you'll ever have. The only issue is they don't come around often enough. And that's why you need to try to get a consistent flow of quality inquiries coming in on a day-to-day basis that might not convert as well as word of mouth, but you want to try and get all of these things for you then to be able to grow your plastering company. So with regards to, if you are a plastering company looking to grow and you are struggling at present with regards to any sort of marketing, leave a comment in the comment section or fill out a form on fatrank.com, not just for the lead generation, but for some business advice or mentorship. There might be some mentorship kind of coaching sessions that you might be able to do as well, where someone can come, go through your existing website and tell you where you're lacking in comparison to your competition as well. I think that's also very important for you to do. Like I said, the holy grail of a successful plastering company is to try to generate their own inquiries in-house, as well as getting that consistent flow from external sources. Is there anything else there that you'd add to grow a plastering company?
No, I think that's it really. I think we've covered everything. Obviously, one added tip as well is, if you guys do have like a bigger team, let's say you've got a few vans on the road, you can definitely go to property development companies as well and offer your services. Because if you've got like, let's say 10 vans and they're building out 300 homes, you'd very quickly be able to build like a trust. And obviously you need the case studies and stuff. So that's where the branding, the website and stuff comes in. But for the more established guys, that is also another way of doing it.
I think why you just mentioned that, another big one for plastering companies would be just spending that extra bit of money on getting a good graphic designer to sort your branding out so it looks good, and then go and get all your vans sign written. Go and get the name of the brand all over it so people know who you are. When you go and pull up on a construction site, they know who you are. And then other joiners or other plumbers might see it, or someone might be on the motorway behind you and get your number to say, oh, I need a plastering company. So that's free billboard advertising on a vehicle that you're getting everywhere you're driving. Someone's seeing your brand and telephone number and website. But go and make certain it looks quality. Don't just have a white van. Get it sign written up properly and get that branding bang on. So then when someone does go and search you online as well, the knock-on effect from there is not only does it look nice, the branding, you've now got lots of testimonials and reviews and case studies to say that you are the best plastering company that they could choose for the works that they need to be done.